Okay, welcome back everybody to the NNN Nation channel. Hopefully everybody had a good Halloween. Now, as you may have seen from the title, we're back talking about a topic that I don't think either of us wanted to particularly come back and talk about. But yeah, it is what it is. So first of all, we'll talk about the Blu-ray Dave part here in a little bit. So Dave, when you finally get around to watching this, just wait a little bit. But this first part is also somewhat related to you, Dave, because
There's a new character coming into the mix.
Yeah. So I'm assuming when I commented asking about how much that watch of yours costed is where he came from. But this guy, Mr. A Education, also known as Kevin Angler. I'm sure Dave knows him well now. Coming into Cub Foods. But yeah, this guy just randomly commented not too long ago on one of her videos on Blu-ray Dave. I think it was the video Blu-ray Dave is Confused. And Mr. A Education here comments and says, geez, I gotta pull it up. I don't even remember what the full thing was.
It was something dumb.
Yeah, I guess so. Here it is. This is from Mr. A Education. I am a teacher. If you are confused, it basically means you are learning, so it can be a good thing. Well, I don't know if you learned when you your canoe went filled with water in the middle of the lake. I don't know if you were learning too much, but yeah, I don't really know how to feel about that, and that's why it's included in this video. I don't know why this guy randomly is coming from Blu-ray Dave's video. I find it a little bit creepy, to be honest, that this guy comes to our video and comments this, but I don't know, the fact, and that's not even including the fact that the video is months old at this point, but like, I don't know, this guy, Mr. Education, is just like, I don't know what, you know, he just, I don't know what he's thinking here. Maybe it's a good thing, like he's saying, but I really am confused on why he's commenting on our shit. Maybe it's a good thing, like he's saying, but it's, yeah, I don't really know why you're commenting on our shit, Mr. Education, when your canoe's going up and the water's going down, I should say, in the water. It's
well, I think the funny part is it's like 100% his fault, and all he has to say just to direct it, it's his fault. It's like, yeah, I overloaded it. Okay, but you're still bitching about all the stuff you lost in the water. That's all your fault.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, I actually don't really care about myself right now. I care about my shit that I lost, including my portfolio, which I randomly had to bring fishing with me for some reason.
Why did you bring that whole fucking binder with? Like, I honestly, I'm sorry, you're a fucking idiot. Just, that's all my addresses and phone numbers in it and stuff. What?
Why does it need to come on the canoe?
Why do you gotta bring that with you? That's really dumb. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you some slack, but that's really, really fucking dumb.
Yeah, so I don't particularly appreciate the comment, especially after seeing that. I don't.
Especially after seeing he's a complete idiot.
Yeah. $200 reward, whoever finds my wallet. Well, I guess somebody found it and got all that money for free. You know, they didn't have to return any of it. Finders keep.
Yeah, well, he told the DNR guy that it's like $200 reward for whoever finds it. It's like, this isn't a fucking party game. This is, you lost your fucking wallet, and you're telling him like he gives a shit about your dumb wallet. Who cares? And all your shit was lost, and whatever you didn't find, that is all on you. There's nothing you can blame. Your fucking canoe was filling with water.
Absolutely.
Probably contributes to you being dumb. It's just, it's almost a shame you didn't stay out in the water longer.
I don't. My waterproof phone really came in handy. I guess so.
And then you said afterwards you got wrecked or something.
So, yeah, I don't. Mr. Education, I doubt he'll end up coming back to this, but I don't particularly appreciate that comment. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I understand you wrote a book in the 90s about inner city kids or something like that, so it was a something like it. It's like
It was something
it's
just like
supposed, you know, bestseller on what? I don't. Does it sell 5 copies at the local college? I don't know.
the
But
bestseller.
yeah, I really got no idea. But yeah, I don't know. This, you know, for being a teacher, I don't know how to put this nicely, but there's Universal Fat Man back there. But
Yeah, you might remember us.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't know.
For being a teacher, you're not the brightest character I've ever seen. Like, it's just like,
Definitely
you know,
not.
you said it's hard to put it nicely, but considering you sunk a fucking kayak or a canoe in the fucking lake because you
What?
overloaded it with a car battery and a fucking trolling motor, what's the point, dude? Why do you even bring that? The whole point of like a fucking canoe of that size would just to be to paddle. Why are you bringing a fucking trolling motor on?
And why do we need like 5 fishing rods or plus? I don't
And
remember
why are you
exactly.
going all the way across the other side of the lake? That's not like a tiny ass lake. That's a pretty decent sized lake. Just on the
Yeah,
other
and I don't.
I was all the way on the other side of
It's
the lake.
like when I first got in there, the water wasn't that choppy. It's like, well, I don't.
Well,
Maybe once it started getting bad, you should have turned around. But regardless, again, I don't know why you're going out in the middle here, and I don't. I really got no idea. Well, being confused can be a good thing. But I mean, I guess that's what Mr. Education was when he was going out in the middle of the lake.
Well, he was. And I think another thing that we didn't really gripe about is how was he just like noticing the water at his feet? That's what he said in the video. He was just noticing the water at his feet, like minutes before he fell into the water.
Yeah, I don't. What?
Just now noticed. What have you been doing the whole time?
Why did you bring all that crap in your? You know, why is all that in there? You can.
5 fishing rods. You said 5.
I've never been to this lake. That's even worse. I don't. Why?
Never been there, and you're bringing 5 rods, so you're just this master fucking fisherman.
I mean, I think
was back in the day.
it's funny once he falls in, and all that shit's floating away. Even the dead fish is trying to fucking get away from him.
Get away from him, yeah. What the fuck?
Dead fish
Fish
is.
is like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Just floating by, and I want to think there was a piss jug in there too.
I think there was.
I'm pretty sure. That's what, unless it was like orange juice or something, or fucking apple juice.
I mean, whoever found that has a happy day, but I don't like. I don't understand. So
$20 reward for the piss jug.
maybe Kevin Angler here can enlighten us a little bit more. But yeah, I don't. I just. I don't know.
I don't know what else there is to say about that clown, but I really want him to come back because I want to hear what he has to say for himself. All that junk and all the pollution you just threw into the lake was all your fault because you're an idiot.
Well, yeah, you know, now what for, you know, they always say, like, respect elders and whatnot, but for you being a 60-plus-year-old man, it's like,
well, yeah, if you were, like, just clueless 60-year-old man, you're a teacher. What are you doing? people, you're supposed to be teaching the kids, and you're fucking falling off your fucking canoe into the water. What's going on? Because you overloaded it. Nice. I don't know. I've known better than to do something like that for probably since I was like 10. That you just understand that you just don't put so much junk when you're in a watercraft.
Definitely.
You know, it's not like a surprise inside. Do I actually, like, this is, who knows? It's not something you just don't know. It's clear as fucking day.
Yeah, I just have no idea. But, I mean, and all that relates back to the bigger topic of this video, which is, Blu-ray Dave rides again. You know, and I want to say we're on decent terms with Blu-ray Dave. I don't know, maybe he'll get offended after seeing this video, but at least up until this point, we were decent terms with him. But I mean, the problem here, Dave, is, well, there's a few. First of all, we need to get back to, it's been since July without a formal response video. I get we did that no blackmailing live stream, whatever that was, but you know, and even in that you said once I get internet I'll make that, and you've got internet. You seem to have just forgotten about that. But even then, there's more to the picture. Like, I don't particularly understand why we're dressing up as Spider-Man and thinking we look like Tom Holland. I don't.
Tom Roland.
I really am a little bit confused on that front. I mean, the first time he dressed up as him in like August, I was, you know, a little disappointed, but it's
He's doing it again now.
doing it again, and
we didn't even need it. He did it when it wasn't Halloween anyway.
Basically, Dave, you think you're hot shit because you think you look like Tom Holland. That's just what I think. So I don't know why. Maybe I am inferring wrong, but that's what I'm thinking there. So I don't know. You look like maybe the dollar store Spider-Man. I don't know, but not. You know, it's, you know, it's a costume. It's I don't. It's
well,
a
yeah,
little.
what about all the poses too?
Yeah, all the poses is like doing.
It's like a latex fucking suit. It's like it's tight too. It's like, what are you
Yeah, doing all the poses. It's like we're not in the Spider-Man movie, Dave. I don't really know what we're doing. I was cringing somewhat. You know, it's just like.
Oh man, I've been cringing.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't know why you're dressing up like Spider-Man. I'm sorry. Maybe we just have a different philosophy on that, as we do lots of things. But I just think
you're an adult, Dave. I don't know very many 21-year-olds that do that.
Yeah, I will give you this, Dave. Ever since we made the note about the you probably shouldn't be liking Thomas at your age. I haven't seen any Thomas videos, so I am somewhat pleased about that. So good job. But yeah, as far as like just dressing up, I don't really think that's a good idea. This is my opinion. But
yeah, did you go trick or treating, Dave? I'm just curious.
I am somewhat curious, Dave, because
you're dressing up on Halloween.
Definitely strike me as someone. I don't know if, as a 21-year-old, you should be trick or treating. If that's the case, I'm not saying you did, but you might have. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I hope Dave doesn't get like upset and block us and whatnot again. But it is what it is.
Well, if that's the case, then the feud is back on.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I thought we did a pretty good job of repairing relations, but I don't.
Now he's our best friend.
I just, you know, there's a lot I could like nitpick about that I just don't think it's worth getting into. But I'll also say this: I don't know what's with the no shave November post is. I don't know what that's supposed to be. That was.
Quite frankly, it was kind of upsetting.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make, like, a friendly version of the No Nut November movement. Which I think it's incredibly dumb. I don't, you know, but...
Oh, no.
Considering that you're... I don't know if you're the one who started that, Dave, or what. I'm sure it was a thing already. No Shave November. But, I don't know what the point is. I think it's rather dumb.
And if we're done on this topic, I have one thing I want to bring up. That's fine.
Sure, yeah.
So we came across an old video. And you hated Sonic. Your brother just loves Sonic. So what's the deal with that? Does that still stand today, or?
Yeah, and what, Dave? You said the movie was gonna flop when it was one of the most successful movies that year. So I don't know why, you know, you think that. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was that video or another video, but he's like a FNAF movie would do really good. It's like, I don't. Sonic is a lot more well known than FNAF, so I don't. We can all have our opinions on these respective franchises, but it's the facts are what we're using here, and the movie did well, so I don't know where you were getting that it was gonna flop at, but yeah,
Dave,
I don't.
You should buy FNAF. I think that'd be a really smart business move for you.
Yeah, Dave, maybe you should take over from Scott, be the new creative director of the franchise. But yeah, I mean, I bet Dave wants to get a PlayStation now just so he can play FNAF Security Breach. It just saw a trailer. Yeah, it's a trail. I saw a trailer for that. It's like a new console game with Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, but I don't know where you were getting that from. I get it's like a year old at this rate. I don't. Is it just simply because your brother likes Sonic? Is that what it is? Oh, Benny's dead.
Benny. Naked ladies on the wall.
Oh, don't let Dave see. But yeah, I don't. I just don't know. You know, and since we're getting into older stuff, I gotta ask about this old video I stumbled upon from
yeah, and you were the one who stumbled across it too, and I ended up seeing it.
4 years ago. Yeah. So in this video, you're like,
was it the first one ever, or was it like one of the first?
It was one of the first, I think. And Dave, you're like, I might just have to pull up the sound bit, actually. Give me a second. But you say something here that is a little bit confusing. I get it was 4 years ago. I get that. But, yeah, I don't...
It's stuff that even from him being 21, from take away 4, you know, it's hardly acceptable to say something like that. You're 16 years old.
And here it is. It's in this video called Supporting Scott Cawthon. I'm also dissing off one of his teachers. And I don't know exactly what part it's at, so bear with me for a second here.
Like, you know, gets all the famous a lot. Because I don't want...
Okay, here we're almost there. Okay, here we go.
These guys, just get me more subscribers right away because, I think we're getting very poor. We're low on money, so it'll
Okay, so Yeah.
We're not worried about you saying, I really need more subscribers, because you've changed your tone a lot since we pointed that out, which we are very, very happy that you decided to do. You don't come off and you don't, like, say stuff accidentally and sound like an asshole.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. But
it has nothing to do with it. We're not going to mention that. That's obviously old.
yeah, it's
very poor.
Yeah, that's the part. I don't know what the. And again, I get it's old, but it almost seems like you're trying to like say you're poor just so people like would subscribe at the time, so you can make money off of YouTube. So I don't. I don't know what that's really about. I get that it's old, but I don't think that's even acceptable for being 4 years ago. So.
I think the problem I had with it is that you're saying it, and I don't think your parents would appreciate you putting that information.
Oh, definitely. That's another big thing. Maybe you guys are poor, but it shouldn't be going on the internet.
Yeah.
And then you go on to say how you're not going to use the money just for yourself. And I don't know, Dave. Currently with your job, I get it's the job you're working, but it seems like most of your money goes into toys, buying toys, so I don't...
Try to run your YouTube.
Yeah, so... I don't know if that money would be just distributed evenly across your family. I just don't know. But... yeah, I don't know. I think it is also kind of funny that Dave says, this is just, Dave says he needs 100,000 subscribers to make money, and that, I just think that's kind of funny. But, not criticizing, but, it's just funny.
You had no idea when we started.
I think I need 100,000 subscribers to make money.
Yeah. I guess on other notes, Dave, you have improved, but we're always digging up these gems.
I don't.
But, yeah, we'll give you a chance to respond and see what you think. But, like I say before in the other ones, all the points that we've made are valid, have some kind of sense behind them.
So yeah, we're not...
Some of these definitely need an explanation.
And we're not trying to attack you here. We're just like, what's going on? Because I think a big thing that we hardly even ever talk about it, but the fact that we never got a formal response to the original questions, it's just like, I don't know why. I don't know why that hasn't... You have internet now. I'm pretty sure you showed it off on your Instagram at one point, so... I just don't know, so...
I got one other thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught it, like, not that long ago, Dave, but at one point your videos you were making were introverted.
Yeah, they were mirrored, so I don't know,
yeah,
like...
literally, they were, like, mirrored.
I don't quite know what that was about.
There was like 5 or 6 videos like that or something. It was something, or maybe it was like 4. Just something like that. They were all mirrored, and everything was like, just looked like shit. We were confused on why.
Yeah, so if you could answer those questions, that would be great. Oh, one more thing I thought of. Yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, whatever, but I do find it a little weird that you're still talking about breakup of 2018 all these years later.
Ice cream face, yeah, I don't know about that, Dave. I really do not know.
Yeah, I don't know if that... When we're still talking about that, I know you were really hurt by it, but that was years ago, and you made multiple videos dressed up like a skater guy for some reason, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know why we're still talking about it. It's like, if I got 10 likes, I'll tell you the whole story. I'm pretty sure you told it at one point. But, I would like to hear a version with more to it, but yeah, I don't know. But I don't know why we're still talking about it.
Something needs to be done here. Get the high ground. You can't see him. No. He starts singing.
Ha ha ha.
Where's he going? Well, it looks like I'm driving.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, Dave, all we want is, you know, answers to these few things. We don't, you know, what we get is that your channel is for a completely separate group of people. Like, it appeals to people into toys and movies like that. We get that. It's just, I feel like dressing up as Spider-Man is just a step too far. But
yeah, I don't know. I let it slide the first time, and the first time was arguably worse than this because
it wasn't even Halloween.
Near Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all we have to say on those topics.
Yeah. Definitely like to hear what you have to say. So I don't know if you want to just put it, you know, in a comment, or if you want to do whatever, you know, if you really wanted to do another live stream, I would do it. You know, that would probably be best.
Or even mention it. We usually watch the videos.
But yeah, so yeah, and I'll just say for regular viewers who I doubt have watched in this far, but for car meets when they're coming back, I would probably say tomorrow at the earliest, probably. Our scheduling is not 100% with those. There's just a lot to deal with during the car meets, so yeah, that's about all we gotta say. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Mr. A Education, please quit being retarded.
Yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Keep eating the rambutan fruits. May the force be with you guys always. Yeah, catch you guys in the next one.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ka-chicka.